Okay, so we're Lifestock. I'm Ryan. This is Jeffrey, George, and Kevin. And this is just a quote from Barack Obama that sort of outlines the main purpose and idea of our project. This is the abstract that we wrote, and this basically shows the purpose of our project. And we're acknowledging that the methane emissions produced by cows and other livestock are some of the main contributors to global warming, and we're proposing solutions from commercial farms to adopt. By conducting some research, we found that through the use of a fungus called Agaricus bisporus, and with nanobubble technology, we can drastically reduce methane emissions and create economic benefits for the farmers themselves with increased growth rates and of animals and green taxes.
So here's our concept. So the mushroom we'll be using is Agaricus bisporus, and it contains a conjugated linoleic acid, which will help the cow's health and help them release less methane. And the benefits of CLA is, like I said earlier, it will help them release less methane, and in humans, it can reduce breast cancer.
And the second main idea of our project is nanobubbles. And what nanobubbles basically are tiny microscopic bubbles of oxygen, which are only a couple nanometers thick or wide. And nanometers are extremely small, like over 1 million times smaller than a regular meter. And the special thing about nanobubbles and bringing things to the nanoscale is that the properties of these bubbles completely changed, like in comparison with macro or micro bubbles. For example, one of the properties that changes is that it stays in the water for around 4 to 5 months. And the picture right here to the bottom left is a picture of a nanobubble generator. And the reason why I put the picture on the top left of the air pump is to display how simple this technology is. It's basically just an air pump with high pressure generating these tiny minuscule bubbles, which are actually really beneficial to the world as a whole. And this is a video we found of a nanobubble generator. So as you can see, it's just a small little generator emitting bubbles into the water. And the nanobubbles, like over here, or like this generator, what you see aren't actually the nanobubbles. These are the microbubbles produced as a byproduct of the machine, and the nanobubbles are invisible in the water. And an example of the great work that nanobubbles have done in the past is with Marina Morikawa and El Cascajo. And basically, El Cascajo is a place in Peru, and it's a marshy wetlands that was about to be destroyed and renovated by the city. But then Marina Morikawa went there and introduced nanobubble technology into the wetlands using biofilters and other methods helping and interacting with the people. So in 4 years, he was able to restore a previously destroyed wetlands into what is now a nice tourist attraction where people can create beautiful memories.
A great solution for diminishing global warming is giving cows nanobubble water to drink. Nanobubble is actually able to alter the state of the cow's stomach from an anaerobic to an aerobic environment, thus reducing methane production. And that's a cow with digestive tracts. All right, so next slide. So the social context. So methane is actually a very potent substance. It's 28 times more powerful than CO2 and contributes to 18% of global warming. While concentrations of methane in the atmosphere are about 200 times lower than carbon dioxide, methane was responsible for 60% of the equivalent radiative forcing caused by carbon dioxide since the onset of the Industrial Revolution. As we see from the diagram, animal agriculture actually constitutes around 25% of U.S. methane emissions. So increasing methane emissions leads to the acceleration of global warming, which leads to the destruction of Earth's ecosystems and its species. So this is just like a diagram showing the effect of utilizing nanobubble water. So on like the top left picture, there's like 4 like mouse. Yeah. And then so on the left side, the 2 on the left are like ones that did not drink nano bubble water, so they're really small. And the ones on the right are oxygen nano bubble water. They drink oxygen nano bubble water, so they're really big. Yeah.
All right. So for our project, we propose by combining nanoscience, nanobubbles, and fungi, we will help increase the growth rate of animals and decrease the methane production within the cows. The fungi will give CLA, which will decrease methane emission, and the green taxes will be implemented, which is our third one. And green taxes are taxes on farmers, which is based on how much pollution they produce. So by doing this, we hope that it will encourage them to use less methane and use our methods of nanobubbles and fungi.
So the impacts of our proposal will be like farmers will be incentivized to use these because the eco taxes will penalize them if they don't, and then they will exceed the pollution limit for the eco taxes, and so less methane will be released, and then not only does CLA provide health benefits for the cows, but also can help humans with weight loss and cancer prevention. Conclusion.
All right. So in conclusion, by using all of these, we appeal both to the farmers and the consumers. For the farmers, they can grow crops faster and make their cows bigger, and which are animals. And as consumers, we will be able to gain nutrients from the CLA, from the fungi, because we eat beef, or most of us eat beef, and so yeah, we can get that acid, which helps to prevent breast cancer, and it will keep the environment healthy.
So some of the questions we came up with in our discussion was how much will the cost of implementing the fungi and nanobubbles into farms will be, and how will farmers transition to implementing fungi and these nanobubbles into their farms, and if these are so beneficial, then why aren't they in farms already? Here are our answers.
All right, so we drew 2 pictures, one portraying a farm without fungi and nanobubbles, and it's pretty dark up here because that's all the methane, while over here we have fungi over here and the nanobubble generator over here, and the cloud's pretty clean, it's gray, and yeah, thank you.